Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. As time we're going to look at game number 4 in our 20 from 1989 series, and this is an all-time classic by Sega. This is on a whole bunch of Sega classics or classic compilations or whatever, and this is called Golden Axe. And this is a fantasy adventure scrolling game in which you can choose from 3 different characters. There is a barbarian, an Amazon, and a dwarf. And you can play 2 of those characters at the same time if you like. And you can use your main weapons that you swing around. The barbarian's name is Axe Battler, the Amazon's name is Tyrus Flare, and the dwarf's name is Gileas Thunderhead. Both the barbarian and the Amazon carry swords, and the dwarf carries a giant axe. And he is my favorite character. And each character can collect magic potions, and they can use magic spells that will affect all the enemies on screen at once. I remember seeing this at all the arcades. This was a huge hit. This had a very good Sega Genesis port. I remember playing it a lot. I even had it for the Sega CD on a Sega Classics. Sega Arcade Classics type of disc, and you can improve the strength of your magic spell by collecting more and more magic potions, and you will see a meter that shows how many potions you've collected, and therefore how strong it is. And it's really stupid that a lot of the names in this game have an equals sign in them, like it's a mathematical equation rather than a name. So you have like Death equals Adder as the main boss of the game. And I will choose Gileas Thunderhead, my favorite character. Yeah, he has such a big sword, or a big axe, and some character named Alex in the village that I guess everybody knows has died, telling you that Death Adder and his hordes are coming after you. Now, you can kind of farm a certain trick to get you far in the game. Attacking enemies just... That is one of my favorite things about the game is the enemy screaming, "Oh God!" as they die. It's hilarious. Attacking where the enemies are when the enemies are just about to come to your plane, to where you are, is a very useful tactic. And sometimes the enemy will be attacking some poor villager. You don't have to run in to save them right away. The villager will just run off. Excuse me. You can get on animals to help you decimate your enemies quicker. And the animals are stronger than just your regular attacks. And once in a while, you will be able to collect more potions from these thieves that have big old sacks over their shoulders. You can use a charge attack by tapping left or right twice real quick, and you will run. And you can do that with either just your regular fighters or with your ride. And there I'm going to use one of my potions. The enemies love to do the charge attack on you. They will do it if there's just a little bit of distance. So try not to keep a whole lot of distance between the enemies. And when you're using the chicken, I think they call it chicken leg. And if you don't pay attention to the animals, they might run off on their own. I mean, if you're not riding them. In between stages, you will have a chance to get back some of your magic, because the thief will steal them in between the stages while you're sleeping around your campfire. The campfire won't hurt you. You can walk over it. But you attack the thieves to get potions back. And later on in the game, there will be thieves with food. The sound of the villagers screaming cracks me up too. You can't hurt the villagers. And you can use a combination when close to the enemy. There will be like a couple swings of the sword, and you'll bop them on the head with your weapon. And if you're close enough, you can actually pick them up and throw them. Don't press down here. You will fall off the ledge and lose a life. See, leave too much distance, and the enemies can run up and do some sort of tackle move or dash move or something. This game is a little more interesting than you might think at first glance. And there's a new ride that I can get on. You just have to walk over it, and then you'll sit on it. And it will breathe. This is a dragon. It will breathe a little jolt of fire on the enemies, and you can use the fire to burn the thief and get some potions back, or collect new potions. See, my meter is at the top center. My magic meter is kicking the civilian in the head. This game just cracks me up. The Sega Genesis port is a little bit different. There is one other rider in this game, and it will, or one other ride, and it is also dragon, but it shoots out a projectile fireball, which is cool. Note that when you're walking over a ride, you will automatically get on it. So if you didn't want to get on the ride, don't walk over it, because it takes you a second to get on the ride, and during that time, enemies can attack you. Those skeletons are very, very fast with their weapon swings, so watch out. The sound effects, the voices in this game just crack me up. And there was a green thief, and they will give you the food that you can restore 1 bar of life with. You only have 3 bars of life. You might be able to adjust that in the dip switch settings. And a piece of food restores 1 bar. You only have 2 lives. You don't have 3 lives like in most games as default. And there is the ride that will breathe projectile fireballs. And they hit me with one. In Altered Beast, which has that same kind of 3 life bar system, the bars will change color as you take a little bit of damage. That doesn't happen in this game. Yeah, use the animals to your advantage. Ah, damn it! Use the animals to your advantage because they are definitely stronger than your regular attacks. Each character has a special attack, and to utilize that attack, you press both the jump and attack buttons together. 3 is generally the maximum amount of potions you'll get from the thief. You better make sure you have a running jump to get over that gap, or you'll fall in. Something else you'll want to use is getting on stairs to take advantage of foes that are below or above you. You can finagle it so you can easily strike them and they can't strike you. You can't go in any of the doors in this game. You'll see doors and you'll want to go in like in an RPG or something, but you can't. This game is still a lot of fun. The thief will eventually run away if you don't hit it 3 times. Enemies will get faster on the draw. They will move faster. The enemies are very good at trying to surround you. A number of the stages in this game are really short. Hey, now I have multiple chances at food. The enemies that give you food only give you 1 piece of food per when you hit them. They'll only give you 1 piece of food, then they'll run off. Yeah, the Genesis version has a cool duel mode in which you just face enemies over and over and over and over and over again, and you try to see if you can make it through all of them. This game does not have a regular scoring system per se. There was Gilius Thunderhead's special move. You hold down the attack and jump button, and there he threw an enemy. That'll happen sometimes if you're close. Whoops, yeah, don't leave too much space between them. Yeah, you push jump and attack together, and you will do the special move. And I'm not able to quite get him from the stair. But if you can, definitely use it to your advantage. Attack enemies from above or below on stairs. Now we're going to see skeletons arise from some of these bumps. But yeah, those skeletons are very quick with their weapons, so be careful. Ah, damn it. Yeah, as long as you have a potion in your meter at the top center, then you can cast a spell, but the more potions you have, the stronger the spell will be. But if you can farm the system, as in attacking right where an enemy will be and making sure that they don't surround you, they're used as a charge attack, then you can get pretty darn far in this game. Just attack when the enemies are just about to get to the left or right of you. Ah, damn it. And I'm going to use my strongest spell there. Yeah, you can get far in the game if you attack where the enemies are going to appear. Let's just start attacking before they get there. I often like to do a jump attack with Gilius Thunderhead. The Axe Battler's magic is generally like a earthquake or a volcano based. Yeah, if you get surrounded, then the enemies can really continually pelt you with attacks, and they can drain your life bar real quick. So don't let them surround you. Damn it. Stop it. Tyrus Flare, the Amazon, her attacks are fire-based, and Gilius Thunderhead's attacks are lightning-based. And the coolest magic attack, I think, is Tyrus Flare's strongest attack. Her magic attack, and it makes a big old dragon head appear and breathe fire on you. Note that Gilius Thunderhead has the shortest life bar, so his magic is really the weakest, or his magic life bar, or whatever you want to call it, magic meter. And Tyrus Flare has the best. See, it's numbered 1, 2, and 3, and sometimes the number has capacity for multiple potions. And I think I read that it's still the same effectiveness if it has 1 or 2 potions in it, which is kind of stupid. I like the Some of the backgrounds have kind of cool things. I like the eye moving on the giant eagle. I think there might have been more stages in the Genesis version. And like I said, it has a cool dual mode. This game does not have a typical scoring system. Damn it. Crap, I didn't see that guy. I neglected to continue here. When you continue, you pick up all the potions that you left before, I think. And you pick up right where you left off, right here. But I neglected to, because I wanted you to see the odd scoring system here. You don't score points. Not per se, you get a grade. They show a score based on like how many lives you used, how many continues you used, and I earned myself an A+++. Kind of interesting, quote unquote, scoring system. This game has a lot to appreciate. You might not notice it at first. Now we are going to look at me continuing.
Welcome.
That sounded like Atari's Gauntlet. Welcome. But we're going to look at Axe Battler. There's his attack there. His special attack when you press attack and jump together. He does a reverse swing of his sword, which I think is kind of cool looking. And Tyrus Flare has that exact same move. Remember that you can fall to your death if you keep pressing down in this type of area. But yeah, use the stairs to your advantage to take out enemies. Swing your weapon right where they're about to appear. Use the jump slash. The skeletons are super fast with their weapons, so don't always try to engage them with just regular forward swings, because they might be quicker on the draw. And there was one magic attack by Axe Battler, or Axe equals Battler. At some point, I think I put on invincibility. We're gonna pick up where I left off with Gilius Thunderhit. Those snakes there, you can't hurt, and they can't hurt you. Don't worry. I'm trying to fry me a snake. I've never eaten snake. I had the opportunity when I spent a vacation in Louisiana. They had it there. I also had the opportunity to eat gator. I didn't do that either. So now we are about to face Death Adder. And he has the giant axe in the background. I spam to continue here. I think I took off the invincibility cheat. And there I used my best magic. Yeah, he is a big old axe. He can cast a spell that will follow you. And so you'll need to jump so it doesn't connect. Yeah, the Genesis port was pretty good. We'll put on invincibility again and we'll kill him here. Gross. Bloody splash when the axe buries itself in his chest. And I think this was the king and the queen that are freed. And now we will see the ending of Golden Axe. Congratulations, Finn I like the path to the ending being illustrated as you go in between levels. People that are playing the arcade game freak out when the game malfunctions and the game characters spring to life. The enemies and the heroes. And they all leave the arcade as the game players run off screaming. What a silly ending. Well, the ending is much different in the Sega Genesis port. The characters throw credits to each other, the staff who made Golden Axe, and the other character swats it into place. Presented for you by Sega. See you next game. I'm not sure which game came after this by Sega, but at any rate, these numbers weren't quite as good as the game I played with Gilius Thunderhead earlier. But that is Golden Axe, and we'll see now a little bit of two-player action. I will play as, or actually no, we'll see a little bit of Tyrus Flare, which I didn't play as yet. Yeah, I don't know who this Alex guy is. It would have been funny if it was Alex Kidd that died. Early mascot by Sega. Yeah, there's Tyrus Flare throwing an enemy, and there she does the same backwards swing of the sword, and she does a jump kick with her dash. And I believe Axe Battler or Axe Equals Battler did like a shoulder rush. Sorry, the sounds are maybe a little bit off here. I like the bopping on the head with their sword. And there is her coolest, strongest attack, and there's that dragon breathing fire. I love that. But yeah, her magic is all fire-based. And now we're going to look at two-player simultaneous play, and I'll use Tyrus Flare and Gilius Thunderhead. Each character had like a family member die, or multiple family members die at the hands of Death Adder, or Death Equals Adder. This is just a little bit of a look at two-player simultaneous play. If you have fond memories of Golden Axe, leave a comment or two or more about your memories of playing the game, or where you might have first seen this. This was at all the arcades. This was super popular. It's pretty fun. It might seem a little mundane at first glance, but give it multiple plays. You'll see it's a little deeper than you realize. There's her fire magic. Not her strongest. Both players can't use magic at the same exact time, in case you were wondering. But that was Golden Axe, created by Sega in 1989. Game number 4 in our 20 from 1989 series. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80. Say thanks for watching. Hope you join me soon for game number 3. Bye-bye, folks.